Tonight's episode of the Vampire Squid Show is brought to you by Captain Cosby's Smooth Time Lager 2, now in capsule form. You want to have a good time? Don't worry about the drinks. Just slip the capsule in, you're all good. No one will know, no one will be the wiser. That's Captain Cosby's Smooth Time Lager 2. And remember, she doesn't wake up. I'm pretty sure Cosby can take care of that too. Let's go!
What the fuck?
Oh man.
Oh, shit.
From now on, I'm expecting a Despacito version 2 of every intro you do, Mitch.
Yep.
Oh my
There's gonna be a
God.
2 version of everything.
Dude, I was not expecting a second Cosby.
Yep. Second Cosby.
For a second, me and Adam looked at each other like,
I'm like, bitch, you did this already.
pretty sure I heard this one.
These fucking babies, man. Pissing me off.
You said baby?
Babies. You've heard about this shit?
I'm sorry. Baby.
Babies. There's this shit going around where parents are raising babies, calling them babies. You know why? Because they're not deciding on whether or not they're boys or girls. They're letting them decide who they want to be by around age 4. And they can be whatever they want to be. So now they're considering them babies. Babies. So
I mean, it at some point it's gotta stop, man.
it's not gonna stop, bro. It's that weird shit you just be finding on the news, and it's like, it's crazy.
I do understand if you call them by their gender until they're old enough to decide for their own selves.
But 4 years old's
But
not that
don't
age.
decide for them when they're premature.
Exactly. Like they don't know what the fuck is what for them to decide, like, you know, what gender they are. Like, it just makes no fucking sense. Because it's like when you take off the diaper, you know damn well biologically if they're a boy or a girl. I mean, if they're old enough, they're like 18 or whatever, and they want to, you know, decide to be who they want to be, like, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But to allow a 4-year-old to decide that shit, they could be a Tonka truck if they wanted to be. They're 4 years old. Who gives a fuck? We know what, like, come on. But don't do that. Like, I saw that shit, and I just gave out the biggest nani. Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, fuck. Like, it's insane. And that kind of, like, led down this whole road where, like, I found, like, this little fucking, I don't know, between the ages of, like, 8, like 5 and 8 maybe, where, like, he's a cross-dresser. And he's all like, oh, yeah, I'm a cross-dresser. I feel fabulous and this and that. And all this crazy shit. Man, he's a little kid and the parents allow this shit.
I think the problem I have with it is not that the parents are being not that the parents are willing to allow the child to, like, choose its own gender. I think it's the fact that the parents are willingly ignoring the fact that there is a difference between males and females.
Mm-hmm.
Like, boys are into certain things, girls are into other things. That's just the way it is. And if you're gonna sit there and ignore that, like, and like willingly ignore it, then you're really just like, you're stupid. And it's not okay to be stupid.
It's not. And, like, the biggest thing about this that I hate is that if these people feel like that's the better route to go to, like, raise, like, this new generation of kids, like, think about medicine. Think about that, because there's a lot of, like conditions and illnesses that are more prone to females or males. So if you raise these kids at the age of 4 to think that, oh, you could be whatever you want to be. So if they're biologically male and they're going through something and the doctor's like, oh, well, you know, this and this, you know, most of the time males are more prone to getting prostate cancer or something like that. But, like, but I'm not a boy. I'm a girl.
And whose fault is it that they think, but I'm not a boy, I'm a girl?
But it's like, but biologically you're a male and this is why you have this, and this. And they totally just, like, dismiss that idea because of, you know, the ideology that they were raised when they were a kid. Like, that's very harmful. And, like, it's just ridiculous that there's this small group of people that think, like, are raising kids like this. Like, are you kidding me right now? They bees?
I mean, I think the question is like, why are they doing this? Are they doing it because they're trying to like be in line with political correctness, or are they doing it because they want to be recognized for what they're doing?
I feel like it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both because I've looked into it, and a lot of them are like, oh, I don't want to limit my kid on what he or she can or can't be. When they grow up. I'm like, that's fine if you don't want to limit your kid to certain things, but I don't think the age of 4 is the best time to do it. Like, their brains aren't fully developed. They don't know what's what. Like I said, you're like, oh, you can be wherever you want to be. All right, well, I'm Thomas the Tank Engine then. Like,
JJ the jet plane, motherfucker.
Seriously. Or some crap like that. That's not the age to do it.
It's not. Actually, introducing that dynamic to like a child actually leads to more confusion than it does, than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you're like literally gender is not a simple thing, and if you're gonna like talk to a 3-year-old about gender, you're shooting for the fucking moon, because explaining gender to a 3-year-old
who just learned how to potty
is it's like
like they just learned how to use the shit.
That's like explaining astrophysics to anyone that's not into astrophysics.
Exactly.
Like, astrophysics is not an easy thing to like wrap your head around. Neither is gender. So wait until the children are a bit older. Not 5, not 6, not 7. Wait till they're about 16.
And the funny thing about it is, like, what if these people are raising a girl, and the girl just so happens to like trucks or cars? Like, oh, she seems like she's more prone to boy stuff or stuff like it doesn't matter. I mean, you could be a girl, you could be a girly girl and still like cars. Like, that doesn't mean anything. But like, what if the girl starts going to adolescence and starts menstruating, and then periods and stuff, and she starts getting confused. Like, why am I getting this?
I'm glad.
I thought I was a boy.
I'm actually glad that you brought that up, because like, if you have a daughter and she's into more masculine things, and then you push the idea on her that she's male, and then she starts having, obviously, her period or something like that. She starts menstruating, and then it's like, oh my God, wait, but I thought I was a boy because you guys told me I was a boy. That would be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can be a female and into more masculine things the same way you can be a male and into more feminine things.
But the funny thing about that too is that it doesn't even like, when people tend to say, oh, masculine or feminine things, like, studies have shown that it just so happens that, like, children, like, when they're really young, boys tend to be more focused on objects, things, and girls tend to be towards more people. So, like, for example, there was a study where they had a group of babies, and they put dolls, trucks, stuff like that in front of them. They've noticed that the majority of the girls will go towards not necessarily just the dolls, but the things that look like people, like the action figures or the dolls or stuff like that. And the boys will just go more towards, like, the tools and the trucks, because it's like boys are just more attracted or allured to tools and objects, as opposed to, girls are just, they're more people oriented. And that really comes down to, like, in a sense, females kind of have to be more drawn to people. No, because look, real quick.
No, wait.
When girls have to take care of babies, you have to have some type of drawnness to people to fucking tolerate a goddamn baby human being.
See, no, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that your choice of word was wrong. The have to. But, like, it just shows that just biologically speaking, females are more attracted to people things. Like, that's why there are, like, more females in, like, social work, nursing and stuff, and social work, and like, women are more attracted to work that involves human beings. Whereas you're gonna see a bunch of men doing construction, you're gonna see a bunch of men working on cars, you're gonna see a bunch of men doing architecture, which kind of falls in line with construction, but whatever. Like, men are not people. Men are thing people. Women or females are people oriented, and that's just what it is. Like, I mean, I don't mean to offend any, like, females or anything like that. And if you're offended, fuck you. but like, it is what it is. If you take men and women and get out of this politically correct space and allow them to like venture into their own spaces on their own without influence, they're gonna fall in line. Men are gonna be attracted to things. Women are gonna be attracted to people things, and that's just what it is. The studies have been done.
Yeah, and it's a little weird. Like for me, like it's just a little weird to try to put these strange ways of thinking into children that young. Mind you, kids are so impressionable.
That's the problem with it.
Yeah,
because you're basically brainwashing kids.
Mm-hmm. Like if you want to talk to them about it when they're older, or just kind of give them a sense that whatever they're doing is not wrong. Like if you have like a little boy and I don't know, he likes Sailor Moon or something. I'm just randomly thinking of some crap. Like it's fine, it's whatever. He likes Barbie. Like me, like growing up, I liked the Spice Girls. But I liked them because they were hot. And that was it.
Still gay.
You fucking shut up.
Just call me nigga?
Yeah.
on air?
You say it like 3 times.
That's crazy.
Every 2 seconds.
That's racist.
After school, we had to go to the grocery store and collect all the Spice Girls lollipops.
Thank you.
Damn,
all of them.
Bomb.
Damn, son.
With the stickers? What?
I used to buy them for the stickers, bro.
Your notebook had to be covered.
You were the cool kid when you had them.
The magazine.
Yep.
The collector's magazine with the stickers on it.
But yeah, it's like...
It's missing like 3.
It's one of those things where it's like, all right, if your kid wants to do, certain things, then fine. Like, just let them know, like, there's nothing wrong with that. You like what you like. It's perfectly fine. But, at least you, like, the fundamentals, you just got to know, like, all right, you're a boy, you're a girl. Your body's going to go through, this, and that. When you get older and you want to decide to be whoever you want, you do it when you're older. Like, I don't understand how these fucking kids, they're, like, in America, you're not old enough to drink, you're not old enough to drive, not old enough to get a job, you're not old enough to take care of your damn self. So why should I give you the choice to decide what gender you are? What's up?
Yeah, and then, like, and then because of the state of today, instead of parents sitting there helping their children understand what they were born as, they're sitting there confusing their children. Like, I think it's important to understand what you were born. Like, if you're born male, you need to understand how the male body works. Your parents shouldn't sit there and, like, teach you how to be a female while you're sitting here male, not knowing how to be male. That's not okay. It's confusing as all hell. And it's really just like a recipe for, like, catastrophe. Mm-hmm. It's not good. It really does lead to chaos. At a certain point, you're gonna be like, holy shit, what's going on? I'm really horny. I believe that I'm female because I thought that I was female. My parents allowed me to, they taught me to be female, but now I'm like, there's a bunch of things going on. And my body's not responding the way these other females that I speak to respond. Not okay.
It just gets very confusing for the kids, man.
I kind of feel like it's something selfish of parents. Mm-hmm. Like, they receive a boy, but yet they wanted a girl. So they'll try to convert them in certain ways that they shouldn't have.
Mm-hmm. Which has happened.
It's horrible.
Which has happened. There's a lot of times like, oh, I wanted a girl. So let's just kind of just treat them like a girl.
And then act like... And then just act like we're, like, falling in line with the times. Mm-hmm. Which is not okay.
It's not okay.
Don't try to be politically correct. Political correctness legit leads to fucking chaos. Mm-hmm. Be yourself. If you have a kid, whether it be a boy or a girl, raise it as what it was born. And then at some point, if it seems to be the opposite, allow it to be the opposite and nurture that opposite. But know that you didn't, like, force it in that direction.
Yep. And don't get us wrong. Like, we're not saying this as like, oh, if you're raising a boy, that boy has to be a straight boy. Like, nah. Like, if the boy ends up, liking the same sex, that's fine. But at least let them know about their own, physical body. That's what's really just coming down to. This is not about sexual orientation. This is not about that. It's about letting the kids know biological facts of who they are. Whatever they want to do sexually, that's on them. Whatever, who cares?
Bro, if I have my next kid, if I have a boy, if he turn out gay, that's fine.
But he's gonna know he a boy.
He's
though.
gonna know that he was born male, and I'm gonna teach him how to be tough as a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be cool as shit. He's gonna be doing jujitsu, kickboxing, all that good shit.
And when he gets to our age, he's gonna be a part of the Vampire Squid show.
He want to get.
He's gonna be the new Despacito 2 Jordan style.
Jordan style.
Listen, if he want to get fucked on his own time, that's fine. Do your thing. But like, I'm gonna teach you to I'm gonna teach you about your body, your male body. Why? Because I am also male, and I'm gonna teach you that.
Most importantly, though, teach him the responsibilities of a man. But yeah, man.
See, just completely lost here. He's like,
Could you just speak into the mic? Yeah. See, just lost.
see, just completely lost here. He's like not speaking at all, swinging his arms, making weird signs. He think he's a dancer, trying to choreograph Despacito 3.
Yeah.
Choreograph.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit drunk right now.
But yeah,
We got to get Jordan his own mic because he actually doesn't sound bad speaking. I didn't mean to do that.
it's all good. So you think we should just end it right there? That's going to be the bullshit of the week?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, babies.
The nani of the week?
Babies.
Damn, son. These parents these days trying to have babies. They're not trying to let them know whether they male or female. They just trying to let them fall in line with political correctness.
All right, Sidge.
Oh, did you hear about that triple homicide suicide in Astoria like last week? No. All right, so I don't know the story. I read it, but like it didn't really give much insight. But basically, some dude apparently killed the girl, another girl, a baby, and himself in Astoria.
Must have been in a dark place, man. Seriously.
I mean, I don't know. Was the chick like cheating with a girl?
If you're depressed and you want to kill yourself, bro, don't take other people with you, man.
I'm sorry. I'm kill. If I kill myself, y'all coming with me because y'all not continuing this show without me.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on. Hashtag kidding.
Yeah, hashtag kidding. Oh man. I don't know. That stuff is just very depressing.
I mean, yeah, that was a rough one. Like,
Yeah.
like what the hell pushes you to kill a child? I don't remember how old the child was, but like
5.
a 5-year-old, a fucking 5-year-old, bro. You fucking killed a 5-year-old. That's crazy.
Like I'm saying, man, it came from a dark place. Something was definitely going on there.
I wish I knew what it was.
Mm-hmm. Sage, didn't you have something to say? Like to talk about?
Oh no, man. So CW announced that in the upcoming season of Arrow, they're going to be introducing Batwoman into the show.
Oh, let me guess. Why? Because she's lesbian?
They're going to be introducing Batwoman into the show, and then in 2019 she's going to get her own show.
Okay.
Now they just announced it. It hasn't been cast yet.
Yeah.
But they're looking for an openly gay actor for the role.
What the?
Repeat that one more time, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Which part?
So you're telling me?
Sam, I wasn't paying attention.
All right. So Arrow, right?
Blanked out. Sorry.
Arrow. That's what you said, right? Arrow. So let me get this straight. All right. So in Arrow, they're going to introduce Batwoman. not Batgirl, Batwoman. It's a completely different character from Batgirl. To the cast, and then from what you're telling me is eventually she's gonna get her own solo show. Right. Batwoman's lesbian, so according to what he said, they're looking for an openly gay actress to play Batwoman, even though anybody of any good acting skill can play this character. You don't have to be gay to do it.
That is kind of my issue with this.
Like this,
at what point does it stop? I mean, and obviously they're doing it because of the whole thing that happened with Scarlett Johansson.
Seriously, like it's gonna come to the point. I mean, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So it's gonna come to the point where any character in a show has to be played by an actor that's sort of associated with the same race, religion, sex orientation. You know, like where does it end?
Exactly. So you're telling me that when they do the Vampire Squid show movie, we need an actual vegan to play Adam? That's fucked up. I'm just saying.
That's fucked up, bro.
But all jokes aside, is it going to come to that point where it's like, no, like
it's kind of at the rate we're going there.
Exactly. Like, no, like, you know, if you're not Christian, you can't play this character because this character is Christian. If you're not vegetarian or so on and so forth, you can't play this character. Like, when did it come to the point?
It's like the actress being gay is more important than someone who's good at acting.
Exactly. Mind you, when you're acting, and there's a lot of straight actors and actresses that, you know, come on, Brokeback Mountain, period.
Why is that always the like go-to?
Because it's like the most like it's in your face
known gay movie.
But still, like it doesn't like come on, like this is getting crazy. Like, all right, fine. Like, trust me, I have no problem with Batwoman being in the show. I kind of understand why they're putting him in there. They kind of bring a gay character in. Fine, whatever. But to go as far as, no, you have to be gay. So you're telling me, like, how did they prove that in the audition room?
They can't.
Exactly. So it's like, all right, so, you know.
That's a good point.
Exactly. Like, oh, so, you know, read the lines.
They're openly gay, you know what I mean? So it's got to be someone that they kind of already know is gay. Not someone fresh walking in there.
So at the end of the day.
Yeah, by the way, I'm gay.
So, like,
it's not what they're looking for.
So we're gonna have any fucking actress that's coming in is like, yo, I really need this part. This is a good thing right here. All right, for like the next 4 months, I'm gonna have to change my Facebook, my Instagram, and I'm just gonna forge that I'm gay just to get the part. So it seems about right. You know, she's kissing chicks.
Political correctness is a motherfucker, and it needs to go away.
And I feel like the sad thing about this is that there's a good chance this is going to last for like next maybe 5 to 10 years.
I think the worst part about it is that all it does is lead to fakeness. Like, dude, one of the people I was talking to recently literally is afraid to voice her actual opinions because of it. Like, she will not voice her opinions because of political correctness. It's not okay to like be afraid to be yourself because of the state of the state of things. Bro, that's not okay.
Bro, deadass. Fahrenheit 451. It's gonna come to that point that our future might end up being like Fahrenheit 451, where they censor all logic and all speech to the point that they just started burning books. You have to think a certain way, speak a certain way, and act a certain way. And if there's anything that's a little bit different, they're gonna destroy it. And that's kind of what they're doing now. But instead of burning books, they're burning your reputation. And that's what's going on right now. All these actors and actresses who are saying things and doing things that are quote unquote politically incorrect, they're burning it. Dude, symbolically.
They just pulled up all right, so there's a competitor who's actually competing today named Cody Garbrandt, UFC fighter. They pulled up old ass tweets of his. And you know what, he's white, but I don't give a fuck that he's white. He's from the hood. This dude right here, he's a fucking hood ass kid. And I'm gonna call him a kid because I'm older than him, so I can do that. Mm-hmm. And his old ass tweets are like nigga this, nigga that, nigga this, nigga that. And they're like, oh, Cody Garbrandt should like go back and delete his old tweets. How about no? How about the people that he was like talking like that with had no problem with it? We all know that he was talking like that with black people. And they had no problem with it. Now the world wants to have a problem with it because he's a fucking superstar.
The sad thing about it is it's not necessarily the world. It's just this very small, like, minority of people that are speaking so loudly that it's being perceived that it's the whole world. And that's the sad thing about this. Because in retrospective, it's a very small amount of people who are really getting offended. But since they're speaking so loud, and a lot of the times these companies and these people are so afraid to ruin their name, and the way the media perceives it, it's making it seem like it's a lot.
Dude, I wish that I had a humongous company, because I'd be shitting on everyone, dude. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't agree with what this person said? Let me say it a little more loudly.
I'll let you borrow my megaphone and everything.
Megaphone? I'll get a bigger one. I'll hook up that megaphone to a megaphone.
It reminded me of the episode of The Simpsons where Bart took like a whole bunch of megaphones and then stacked them one in front of each other. Just amplified everything.
There you go. There you go.
But yeah, but this is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous because now it's like once again, like with the whole Batwoman thing. Now it's like, I don't really want to watch these shows, man. Like, have you been watching The Flash? What season are you in The Flash?
Whatever they have on Netflix.
Because there's this whole thing going on right now with the latest season of The Flash that a lot of people aren't liking. And, like, I don't want to spoil it for you.
Pretty sure I'm up to date.
I mean, shit. All right, so did you finish the season with Salvatore?
Yes.
Well, the new stuff that's happening now, there's this whole shit going on with them. Damn, what's her name? Iris? They're bringing Iris West on the forefront now. Mind you, she has, like, based on the story, Iris West has, like, no experience in fighting or technology or science or anything like that. But yeah, she's doing all these crazy feats, and they're like, where the fuck did she's become a Deus Ex Machina. She's become a, what's it called? A Mary Sue. She's become a Mary Sue now. A lot of people aren't liking this because we got people like Cisco and, you know, Barry and all these people who earned their place in, you know, leading Team Flash and all that stuff. But yet Iris is up there on the forefront. She's the leader of Team Flash now. And everyone's like, how? Why? Like, what? Because we just need a woman in charge now or some crap like that? It's crazy.
I mean, I suppose that's one way to look at it. Another way is that everyone else has powers. She's the only one without powers.
But, like, why is it that she's leading everything and all of a sudden knows how to, like, you know, solve all these, like, puzzles and stuff like that? Mind you, everyone else is, like, you know, geniuses in engineering and science and stuff, but she's just a little reporter. It's like watching Superman and Lois Lane fucking defeats Lex Luthor and outsmarts Lex Luthor. Mind you, we got, like, Superman all, like, what's going on? So a lot of people are mad about that. And they're really shoving Iris in our faces. Mind you, she hasn't earned that part to be that. And for mind you, Barry came back. And Barry obviously is supposed to be the leader of Team Flash. It's a team of Flash, so the Flash should be the leader. But yet Iris is still technically the leader of Team Flash.
Maybe because she's the one without powers, she's able to think in a way where she's not responsible or has consequences.
I mean, that's true, though. Like, it's pushing the feminist agenda, though, in a way. But it's like, you can do that without just... I mean, you can have a strong female character. I'm not against that. But as a character, you have to show that they earned the part. You don't just give it to them. And that's what's happening here. It's like, oh, this character's not having enough, you know, enough scenes or enough time in the spotlight. Let's just give them something just because she's a female. We just need someone there. We need a token female to kind of lead the team. Well, you know, it's fine to have, you know, a female leader there, but show that she'd earned it. And you can do that.
True. I mean, that show takes place, there's like a time gap between where the season before that ends or this one starts.
They mentioned that there was the time gap. But nowhere have they explained, did she do anything within the time gap? Did she train? Did she learn some stuff? Like, she just,
but I mean,
all of a sudden just becomes
train to say, hey, Flash, go save those people?
It's not necessarily that. Like, there was episodes where one character had, like, this crazy puzzle, like, thing that they had to hack to stop. Iris found out how to do it. Better than the blonde chick who's, like, the super smart one in the group.
I mean, she's like a biologist. What does hacking have to do with
biology? It's some crap. Don't fully quote me on it. It was some crazy shit. I don't watch The Flash. I'm just reading from reviews of what people say. I'm tired. I don't know.
Sometimes people overthink little things.
What it is, though, it's not really necessarily about overthinking. It's just like a lot of people just kind of just like, they can, subconscious, they can kind of see it, like, they're kind of pushing this, you know? That's really what it comes down to. Is like you know, you can't. Like, we're not dumb. The audience is not dumb. They can see when you're kind of force-feeding a character as opposed to a character naturally earning their place in whatever spot they're putting them in. So, like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's a little sidetracking from the whole, you know, Batgirl thing, because the Batgirl thing's something different as opposed to the Iris West thing. But it's just annoying me that a lot of these shows that I kind of want to enjoy, I don't really want to watch because of crap like this.
Because there's a female lead?
No, not because there's a female lead,
shit, I don't
bro.
believe you just said that on the air, man.
I know you're trolling right now, so fuck you. But I don't know. Will I check out the Batgirl thing? No, because I don't follow Arrow anymore anyway. Will I watch the the Batwoman solo show? Sure, I'll check it out. I mean, it starts at episode 1. I'll take it from there. See what's up. Who knows?
It could be good.
Because at the end of the day, you know, we're voicing our opinions based on a show that hasn't even started filming yet. They don't even have an actress yet, so that's fine. It's whatever.
Man, I mean, I kind of like the idea of, like, you know, Gotham is ending, so now we have this other show taking place in Gotham.
Yeah.
Like, you know, following Batwoman.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be good.
Done by the CW, which is pretty nice. Because Gotham's done by Fox.
Yeah.
So that's pretty nice. You know what's funny, though? That also kind of segues into something I checked out the other day. I forgot her name. But it's the woman who plays Starfire in the new Titans. She's been
that whack ass black girl.
No, but check it out though. That's kind of goes into what I'm about to say. That actress has been getting so much backlash and hate from fans that she deactivated her Twitter.
Because she fucking sucks.
No,
she
but
doesn't
check this
look the
out.
part. She does not look the part.
Now this
I
is-
have
So
nothing.
We should have gotten an orange girl with green eyes?
No, I'm not against the black girl playing the part, but she's not good looking for the part.
Now this leads into what I'm getting at. Was it her choice to look like that? Or was it the choice of the directors and the costume designers and the producers?
She was born like that. She sucks.
Because that's what's going on here. Is that it's not necessarily her fault that they told her to dress the way she dressed. That's the art designer's fault.
No, I'm talking about her face, bro. Her fucking face. She does not fill the part.
Honestly,
that little girl that's playing Raven fits the part. Robin fits the part. She doesn't fit the part. She just doesn't. It is not because she's black. It's because she doesn't fit the part. And that's that. And people are gonna say, oh, you're hating because she's black. No, the fuck I'm not. A different black girl may have done it better, but she's not working for it. And that's what it is. It is what it is.
To be fair, we're only going on a minute and a half of trailer footage.
No, all I'm going on is appearance. She does not look the part. And that's that. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the minority. I'm pretty sure most people agree with what I'm saying.
No, but I mean, a lot of people have an issue because she's black.
Well, I don't have an issue because she's black. I have an issue because she doesn't look good as Starfire.
All right, so here's an interesting question then.
Fucking writing stuff on fucking paper towel, fucking idiot.
But here's a good question though. All right, let's just say hypothetically, they have the same actress. All right, what does it say?
There are a lot of beautiful black women.
There are a lot of beautiful black women. There are dude, I'm into black girls all day. She doesn't look good as Starfire.
Oh,
I don't give
that's
a
what he
fuck.
wrote. Yeah, there's a lot of better black cosplayers. I mean, yeah, there has been a lot of, you know, black cosplayers who have made Starfire look good. So here's an interesting question to kind of ponder about. Let's just say they bring the trailer out and it's the same actress, but they made her look as comic book accurate as possible to make her look like Starfire. What would your opinion be?
I mean, if she fit the part, that'd be fine. But she doesn't. She doesn't fucking fit the part. Look at the trailer. She looks like shit. It looks like they tried super hard to make her fit. And that's never a good thing. It's never a good thing when it feels like you tried really hard to make that person fit into the part. It's just not. It is just not. Starfire doesn't have to be white.
I mean,
But she has to be.
technically she's an alien, so
She just has to be someone who feels like they fit the part. That's it. And this comes from a black man.
Oh, okay, Mr. Black Adam. Black Adam. Oh, that's awesome.
Black Adam, you're ready.
But does she deserve all that backlash and hate?
No, she does not deserve any sort of hate. She doesn't deserve any backlash. She didn't do anything wrong. All she did is go and try out for the part. It's not her fault that she got it. Well, it kind of is because she was good. Most likely she was good. Maybe she's a good actress. Maybe we'll watch the show and like, even though we're not fans of the way she looks as Starfire, we will be fans of the way she acts as Starfire.
I mean, just her by herself, she's actually pretty attractive. Just like, just herself. Like,
that's fine. Be attractive. Doesn't make you a great Starfire, but maybe she will play the role well. Maybe.
Just like I've never seen Starfire wear a fur coat. Please take off the fur coat. Like, I don't know. And the hair. Like, I don't know.
No, I'm not
what
mad.
it is too?
I'm not mad at the hair, dude. I like curly hair. So.
The thing about the curly hair is that they were trying to portray I think it was like the late 80s Starfire. That Teen Titans version of Starfire. Because it's like that very, very, like, just a lot of volume in her hair. They were trying to do that.
Dude, I'm just a fan of curly hair. So, like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not a fan of who they chose to be Starfire. At the same time, though, I'd fuck that Starfire. She's hot. But I just don't like her as Starfire. So,
honestly speaking, like,
big hair is awesome. She's hot. Just she's not Starfire.
I don't know, like the Titans show, it's such a it's messy.
I think like fuck Batman.
Like the show just looks very messy. It could have been better.
Yeah.
I mean, the funny thing,
seen it yet.
I don't know.
It could be good. It could turn out to be good. Like we're probably jumping the gun.
We probably are. We're probably jumping the gun a little too far. But. And it's funny because a couple episodes back, we were actually watching the trailer, like, oh, it looks good. But I don't know. I think it's like, since it's kind of seeping in now, I'll still check it out, and I'll leave my full opinions on it after I see like episode 1 and 2 or something like that.
That's fair.
But I just wanted to bring it up because I found it kind of just like she deactivated her Twitter because she was like, I know. Like, it's a lot of hate.
I don't understand the hate, though. There's no reason for hate toward her.
Yo,
like, if you want to
fuck the costume designers, fuck them.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to send hate like in a direction, she's not the direction you should be sending your hate. It should be toward the directors, the people who like do casting,
the art directors,
everyone,
costume designers, fashion directors, all of them.
Everyone else, not her. She didn't do anything but fucking like try out for a part and get it. That's not right. Real quick, I just wanted to get your guys' opinion on this. Like, I need to hear this. All right, so before I ask the question, have you guys heard about Fortnite for Android?
Yeah.
Have you heard about it?
Bananas, but I mean, how is that going to work exactly?
No, have you guys heard about Fortnite for Android?
Because the thing is already out for iPhones. That's the thing.
So have you heard about it? You've heard about it, Jordan. Damn. Anyways, fuck, I feel bad for you.
Bro.
So, anyways, so Fortnite is out for.
Take a break. Let them live.
Wait. Fortnite is out for iOS right now, and everything's working well. But wait, who's the developer behind Fortnite? I forgot.
Epic Games, I believe.
So Epic Games doesn't want to pay Google 30% to put it on the Google Play Store. So they're trying to do some third-party shit where you actually have to use where you have to allow third-party apps, the third-party app install thing. So for you to install it, because they don't want to pay Google. They don't want to pay Google.
All I see is Hobby just going, no.
Shut the fuck up. So, what I'm hearing is that the install is like a super difficult install. It's like, it's not straightforward at all. And then the worst part about it is that shitty companies can come in and make fake sites and like have you download these fake things and then just get into your phone and steal all your information. So I just want to know how you guys feel about like Epic Games not just fucking committing to the game and putting it on Google Play.
Honestly
and
speaking,
thinking about themselves first instead of their fucking consumers. Because when it comes down to it, yeah, maybe you're paying 30%, but at the end of the day, if like the world downloads the shit, you're gonna make more money than you lose. So how do you guys feel?
Bro, if you're stupid enough to download Fortnite on your goddamn phone, you deserve it. Period.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
I'm tired of this shit with these
That's
console
not
and
fair.
PC games being ported to phones. No.
Dude, most of them are kids.
Stupid kids deserve it.
My nephew is, I think he's 6. He's 6.
Shouldn't have a phone to begin with.
He doesn't, but he has an iPad.
Shouldn't have. Oh, super real quick segue. I believe it is
super real quick.
I forgot. I don't know if it's France or Sweden, but they banned by law kids are not allowed to have smartphones or tablets in school.
That's fine. They can have them at home, and so you can still download Fortnite.
I mean, yeah, obviously you can't put a law of that at home, but I don't know. It just reminded me.
You're not supposed to have that stuff in school anyway.
Honestly speaking, though, how long do you think Fortnite's gonna last?
I mean, I think the younger crowd enjoys it enough that it'll last like another year, at the least. No, the younger crowd, the kids love that shit. On top of that, like, they don't have to worry about buying it. Yeah, they want to buy like the in-game shit, but as far as buying the game goes, like they could just fucking download the game. It's free. So that game's gonna stick around for a while.
I'm gonna give it maybe like another.
I mean, kids are still playing Minecraft, bro. The game is stupid.
How long has that game been out?
Whoa. Relax. Jordan will go quick.
Relax. Just give it like another maybe 4 or 5 years.
You hear kids aren't allowed to have best friends in school?
What?
In like elementary school,
Who said that?
you're not allowed to use that word. Like you would get sent home.
It's like it's big in the UK.
I need to hear this. I never heard this shit.
To exclude other kids,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to have
It excludes
best
other
friend,
kids.
yeah.
You're not allowed.
like everyone has to be friends with everyone. Is that the new Nani of the day?
Nigga, I'm about to just kill myself. Fuck this shit. I'm not with it. I'm not, dude.
So we have a spot available on the show.
You're about to have a fucking spot because I'm just not with all this nonsense. We can't have best friends anymore?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. There's no point in living.
It's fucking lame. So it's official. Adam's gonna end it. Season 2 is gonna be a Bachelor Vampire Squid Show edition.
How about that? How about you explain your season 2 thing?
Oh yeah.
Wait, at least at the end of the cast, because this is crazy.
Anyone else got anything to say about shitty best friends?
Shitty best friends. White Africans.
Disney is going to be launching their own like streaming app.
All right,
'Cause
anyways.
I guess that's the kind of thing everyone's going to do these
Nope,
days, right?
don't want to hear about it. Not gonna come.
So they're going to be pulling everything Marvel related and everything from LucasArts, from other like streaming things, Netflix, Hulu. They're not going to have it anymore.
Yeah.
What do you think that means for like the Marvel shows on Netflix?
Yeah, because they're Netflix originals. That's a good question.
It means that Disney's fucking gay. Let's not talk about it.
The
Let's
most
not.
logical thing is they're just gonna buy them out. That's the most logical. They're just gonna buy them out from Netflix
Everybody wants to start their own fucking streaming site.
because cable's dead.
Christ.
That's the thing. Cable is fucking dead.
First off, Disney's annoying. DC's annoying. Everyone is annoying. Put your shit on Netflix. Everyone has Netflix.
But people want that Netflix money though. That's what it is. They want that Netflix
I mean,
money for themselves.
you think that Netflix is not going to pay Disney that money? It's Disney. You can't not pay Disney. But Disney wants to be fucking selfish. That's all it is. They want more money.
Well, of course, it's Disney.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the most logical thing is that Disney is going to buy out those shows from Netflix and just put them there.
All right,
but that's going to be fucked up, though, because if they do that, then it's not going to be all fucking, R-rated and shit anymore.
Listen, they can have Luke Cage and they can have Iron Fist.
That too is kind of what I was thinking, because if they were to try to take the shows, which Netflix is producing the shows, which they were on contract originally to just do 5 Marvel shows. I mean, seeing as how they did Punisher as the 6th show, so I don't know if that breaches the contract.
Yeah.
They are talking of doing like a Misty Knight spinoff show. Misty and like Colleen get their own spinoff show. That's in talks. There's nothing official yet.
Yeah.
But these shows are kind of super inappropriate for like a Disney Channel, Disney streaming app.
What show you talking about?
All the Marvel shows on Netflix.
Like I can just imagine they actually do get them, and then you see like your little list on there. So it's gonna have like, I don't know, Sunny with a Chance, and right next to it's fucking Jessica Jones and shit.
Yeah, I'm saying like it doesn't fit. It makes no sense for them to try to take. I mean, they could, but it makes no sense for them to do it.
I don't know. All I'm saying is they better get this shit ready and done, because I will pay for it, because I'm gonna binge me some fucking Corey in the House.
This guy, I'm
done. Corey in the House. Best anime ever.
All right, guys.
Done.
Thanks for tuning in. This is the Vampire Squid Show. See you next week. Peace. We out. I'm done, bro. Mitchell, I'm done. Fuck this guy. Corey in the House is the best anime.
That was the best outro ever.
Oh, that was this guy.
Don't forget to follow the Vampire Squid Show on Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Once again, hope you enjoyed the show.